Today we take a look at the Tangzu Xuan Nv. Yes, I know the question you have at the back of your mind would be, how the heck do you pronounce Xuan Nv, given that N and V never really appears together in English? Tangzu has yet again blessed us with another Chinese-styled waifu on the front for you to collect, just like Pokemon, and to build your own Pokédex. The Xuan Nv is a collaboration with HBB. Admittingly, I think the artwork on the box is rather cool with ancient Chinese flair. Case candies! Inside you get these red ruby earphones. What is surprising is that you get two sets of Tangzu's own premium ear tips, the Sanchai and Sanchai White, which means tricolor, referring to the ancient Chinese Sanchai pottery by the same name. Quite a nice touch from them. Between the two, I prefer the white variant as it seems to fit me a bit better. I just found the regular ones a bit soft. Apart from that, you have another box with the Xuan Nv waifu on it, containing the pleather case and stock cable. Next up, build quality. The Xuan Nv has a rather pretty red chassis, and depending on the light, they can look slightly orangey. They have quite a solid hand feel. The faceplate is again red with some gold accents embedded in it. I think they look pretty decent for the price. What is more interesting is that you get to see the two dynamic drivers encased in the chassis. The Xuan Nv uses a 10mm ceramic diaphragm and an 8mm PU plus liquid crystal polymer hybrid diaphragm. Interestingly, they opted to use a ceramic dynamic driver in this setup as most of them are really hard to drive. The Xuan Nv uses a 2-pin termination and the provided cable comes with just that, terminated to a 3.5mm jack. The ergonomics of the cable is actually rather good, but I must add that the cable does feel a little bit low rent. But then again, the Xuan Nv isn't particularly expensive. The cable is a 4-wire OFC cable. Sound. Firstly, I must state that the Xuan Nv is quite hard to drive properly. Sure, you can probably get them loud enough, but for them to sound nice, they need quite a bit of juice. If you're looking to pick these up, I suggest right here, right now, that you get yourself a 4.4mm cable and a beefy dongle. Most dongles do not have the same output with the 3.5mm and the 4.4mm. They are usually a bit different. Usually it is beefier on the 4.4mm side, and hence the need for the 4.4mm cable. For this review, I will base it on how people in the chifi segment will use it, usually with a dongle. So I'll be using the Lotu Pro S2 and Luxury and Precision W4. Just to share, I did try the Xuan Nv with my Lotu Pro Go Touch as well, and it was a heck lot better. It is one of those earphones that benefit from power and can truly scale. On the whole, the Xuan Nv is a natural warm sounding earphone that leans closer to warm. When powered with a dongle, technicalities are decent. When powered with a decent DAP, technicalities improve vastly. Bass. Bass on the Xuan Nv is punchy but not super dynamic when driven with a dongle. It seems to lack a bit of explosiveness in sound. From a dongle, it is quite one-dimensional. It is another earphones that transitions linearly from sub-bass to mid-bass without the aggressive cut in mid-bass that is quite popular at the moment. This allows for a meatier mid-bass perception and is great for folks who generally enjoy thicker bass. Bass texture and resolution are average, they just lack that bit of incisiveness and speed. Now, that is not to say that bass is slow, but it does lean a little bit on the slow side. But when driven properly with a decent DAP, the Xuan Nv comes to life. Dynamics become dramatic and exciting to listen to. The level of texture and resolution also increases quite significantly. It's like a completely different IEM, almost. Mid-range on the Xuan Nv is more relaxed compared to some of its competition. I found it sweet and overall smooth sounding. This makes it very good if you listen mainly to vocals, and I generally found that this isn't too fatiguing to listen to. Vocals have a natural warm coloration. It leans a little more warm than natural, making it perfect for voices. Resolution here again is average. It renders obvious details quite nicely, but for more delicate parts, it could be a little trickier to listen to them. I would have preferred just a tad bit more attack on the mid-range, as it will allow for you to have a better perception of instruments. Again, when using a DAP, the mid-range maintains a lot of the same character but with more clarity and separation compared to a dongle. Treble extension is just alright on the Xuan Nv. They certainly are not sparkly sounding, nor do they have much air in the overall tone. treble is free from any sibilance and is extremely inoffensive. So if you're looking for a pair of earphones for long listening sessions that is relatively less fatigue inducing, you can really check these out. But also because of this, they lack a bit of bite. Soundstage, when it comes to width and height, very average performance with these two aspects. I don't find them to be rather wide or tall. Depth and positioning, depth again is average due to the slowish transients of bass. Positioning is also a little bit busy, and the cause of this is the rather average treble performance. And next up, comparisons. Firstly, versus the Simgot EA500LM. Now, the EA500LM is the revision to the original EA500, which many have complimented for its excellent technicalities in the chifi price segment. The LM version improves on this with a lithium magnesium driver that tames a lot of its treble, but maintains its excellent technicalities, making it an easy recommendation. Now, the EA500LM exceeds the Xuan Nv when it comes to resolution, soundstage, and dynamics. It is also natural, warm sounding, but leans more natural than warm, unlike the Xuan Nv. Also, it is more forgiving when it comes to sources, and you can unleash its full potential substantially easier than the Xuan Nv. Next up, versus the Moondrop May. Comparing it with the Moondrop May, the May has better treble extension and a similar amount of bass. Dynamics come more efficiently with the May, and it is a little more exciting to listen to. Resolution-wise, I would say that the May is slightly ahead of the Xuan Nv, but the thing is with the Xuan Nv is that it has the potential to improve beyond the May, but that comes at the cost of a proper DAP. And next up, ratings. Is this a blind buy, strongly consider, try first, or an IEM that you give your enemies? I would say that the Xuan Nv is one that you should try first. This is a good pair, but to unleash its full potential, you'll need a beefy DAP to really unlock that. Curiously though, this is made for an entry-level market where users are still exploring the audio realm and might not have such nice DAPs. For me, I had a taste of what it can do through a top-of-the-line DAP and was quite surprised by how good it can be. Minimally, a powerful dongle should be used, but realistically, I was using a rather premium dongle such as the Luxury and Precision W4. I still find that it is slightly underpowered. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Superchunk Super Audio Show. If you like the content so far, please kindly press the like and subscribe button right here down below. It will help me out immensely, and if you have already done so, you are a fantastic person. With that said, I hope to see you guys soon.